So lads, I had an entire video recorded ranting about this situation, about how the Lakers are trying to hide Bronny James. And it was literally because I saw this right here. He got assigned to the G-League. And if you guys don't know about the G-League schedule for South Bay Lakers, they have one home game between the 7th of December and the 24th of January. They have one home game. They go on a 4-week road stand, and with Bronny not playing in away games, I literally was like, what are they even trying to do now? They're like, he's not getting played on the main team. He's not getting played on the NBA team. What's happening? He's done. Are they just trying to hide him? And I was like, this is a bad I was saying, this is a bad time to hide him because he just looked competent for the first time in the G-League. And look, I don't think he's a good G-League player, but he looked competent for a game. He did not look like the worst player on the floor for that game. So I was like, this is the time where you play him more. I was like, this is the time where you make sure he plays. And I'm like, they go on their road trips, so they assign him. But things have changed. And before we get on to that, though, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are uploading as much, if not more, NBA content than anywhere else. We are trying to hit 8,200 by the end of the day. We're going for 10K by Christmas, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. But Shams just tweeted, Bronny James will play his first G-League South Bay road game versus the Valley Suns. James began the G-League season shuttling between the Lakers and the South Bay home games, but sides kept the door open for road contests. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like, look, I don't think Bronny James is going to be an incredibly good G-League player. He's just not going to be. He's going to be a poor G-League player. But all we need to see is him playing, him trying to grind it out. And if Bronny James is going to succeed in basketball, I don't just mean the NBA. I think the NBA is a step too far for him. But if he's going to succeed in basketball, he's got to grind it out because he is grinding out from the bottom in the G-League. He is one of the weaker guards in the entire league. But if he's ever going to get better, he's got to grind it out. He's got to. He's got it. And look, he's going to play 30 minutes. Should he play 30 minutes a game? Probably not. But you know what? Sometimes getting thrown the deep end is going to be the best thing. And this is the first time in Bronny's life where he's just realistically not at the level to compete. And that's fine. Because pressure makes diamonds sometimes. Sometimes pressure can break you, and sometimes pressure makes diamonds. And look, if Bronny is going to succeed, he was going to have to play road games. He was going to have to. Because now he's in... LeBron missed a practice for day-to-day due to personal reasons. And Bodum, get off my team. Shams reporting on a player playing road games. The reality is that the amount of people say we do not care, a lot of people care. It was not worth posting. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is worth posting. Kept the door open that he play a road game. Yeah, like, look, this whole situation is embarrassing. And I mean that. We all know that this situation is completely embarrassing. It's been embarrassing for the Lakers. It's been embarrassing from the very, very start. Everything has just been completely embarrassing. And at least he's now, like, actually a ball player. Bronny James will make his G-League road debut on Thursday. Like, I need to see what time this game's on it. So this game is going to be on at, 2 a.m. my time? It's going to be on 2 a.m. my time. If we can get 100 likes on this video, I'll go live for it. I'll go live tomorrow night for this game. And he at least gets a chance. If he goes and plays in the G-League, and I mean this, it is a near impossibility that Bronny's going to be an NBA player. And that's just a fact. Like, that is completely fine. That's completely fine. Like, there are better players than Bronny that will never touch an NBA floor. Heck, like, Charleston's point guard, maybe the best, could go down as the best Irish basketball player ever, CJ Fulton. The guy Charleston made the tournament, was elite, led assists, is probably going to lead assist to turnover ratio 3 years in a row in NCAA D1, and is one of the better point guards in all of D1 basketball. He's never going to be an NBA player, but he's going to be a good pro. And if Bronny is ever going to be an NBA player, this is the only way he's going to do it. He's going to have to grind. He's going to have to work his way up from the bottom. And if it's going to, I wish him the best of luck. I wish him the best of luck. And look, now we'll at least know whether or not he's just out of his depth. Like, look, they go on a big road trip. And look, he's not going to be a mascot. Let's say they play. Look, they play back-to-back in both games in Arizona. He is not playing enough basketball not to play back-to-backs. If he goes on a back-to-back, which again is common in the NBA, he goes and looks good in these games, then we can start to change the conversation. And the conversation becomes, yes, even though this whole situation was embarrassing, what does Bronny need to do to become an NBA player? Because he's gonna, if he is even a mediocre G-League player, he's going to get his chances. What does he need to do? I don't think he gets there. I really don't. Like, the NBA is the NBA. It's extremely unlikely that somebody that's as far off as Bronny is at 20 years old, like, ever makes it. But if anyone would, it would be the son of LeBron. At the same time, until we see him play a consistent run of games, like, we're never going to know that. And at least now we should see him play a consistent run of games. Heck, we should see him play twice in the next 2 nights. And one of the big things when it comes to the NBA is being able to adapt to your defenses, or being able to adapt. And especially if you are a player like Bronny, who is realistically a 6'1" small forward, you have to, if you ever hear with Scalabrine, it's like you have to know every single player's tendencies. You have to know the little things. It's like, if you're not quick, if you're not bigger, you need to just be smarter if you want to survive out there. Just even survive on the court. And it would be really, I really hope to see better, whatever he does on tomorrow, him step up and be better on Friday. And it doesn't mean he has to make more shots. It's that he's able to get better shots. He's able to play better defense. He's able to dominate his matchup on the defensive end, hopefully, by that second game. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see a run of 2 games in a row. Like, I think the consensus is out that, like, Bronny's not exceptionally good at basketball and not expecting Bronny to be getting great. And hopefully, without those expectations, he can be a bit better. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think. I'm interested in playing road games. I am. I think that's going to be a pretty big one. And it'll be a helpful situation for Bronny to just be playing basketball and not have to worry about being a sideshow and at least be getting a shot. But anyway, I'll see you guys.